Hello, welcome to this special episode. I have our special guest, Phil Badger from Gopher Models. And Phil has some special new models to introduce. So what do you have here, Phil?
I've got a 38 class New South Wales locomotive. The green one here is the preserved one that's running around now up there.
Yes.
With Heritage New South Wales.
Let's adjust this, let's get a better view from the top. There we go.
So, and what we've got is other versions of the 38, what we call the standard without the streamlining. And they're going to be coming out in different colours. These aren't all the colours, and there'll be 11 different numbers.
Wow.
The green here that's in the preserve scheme is as it was between about 1945-46 after the war,
right,
till the mid-50s. And so they're in celebration of the original paint scheme, green paint scheme. The preserved model has been, the preserved real loco has been painted in that colour scheme.
It's quite striking, and particularly with the pinstriping on the sides too. I might just quickly pick this up and we'll show the top camera a little bit more detail. Now, where were these locos predominantly used?
They were used as express passenger all over New South Wales,
right.
On the main lines mainly.
Okay.
Obviously they went to different places that were unusual at times, but the majority of it was on mainline, and they were the express passenger, but they did start hauling goods trains, so you could actually put goods wagons behind it, or you could put some of these simple end platform cars like FOs, if you understand the terminology there. So they pulled all sorts of trains in New South Wales, not just the express passenger.
They're quite striking, aren't they? So this is the streamline one.
Yes.
So streamlined them originally, or was that
the
afterwards?
First 5 were streamlined,
right?
3801 to 3805, and then the last 25 were unstreamlined.
Right. Okay.
We've got to realise that these are pre-production samples, so for instance the buffers are still silver in this, they will be blackened and a number of other things, so these aren't the final paint schemes.
Okay.
Well,
it's great that you brought them in to show them, but they are working models, right?
Yes, they are.
Let's pop that one there. Let's have a closer look at each one of them first. Alright, so this particular one is the non-streamlined in black. I think we'll get like a tighter shot of that. I think it's magnificent, the detail that we've got on the loco there.
Yeah, the detail, we really feel that we've nailed it, and that we have the most detailed 38s that have been released.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not just here. I mean, even the fine riveting, which is on the tender. And as pre-production models, I mean, you generally expect pre-production to be a little bit rough with the finish, but I mean, this is already pretty damn good. So I think you're pretty close there. I think you've done a really good job there, Phil.
Thank you. They are DCC ready as well.
Right.
All of that fits in the tender, and they're what's called an X18 plug. Right. And that allows you to have many different functions. If you go to sound and lighting, the lighting can be turned on and off. Right. You can have red marker lights on the rear. If you're running light forward down the track. Yes. So you're capable of doing many different things with the DCC chip.
Now, you were talking about the DCC chip to me earlier. Now, there's going to be a version with the actual recorded original sounds, right?
Yes, that's correct. So you'll be able to only get that through one source, right? Which will be Buck and Bull Models. Okay. But you can go to him and get them installed if you only get a DC version afterwards. Right.
Yeah, that would be a bit special. But of course, apart from that, anyone who just bought one of these locos would just be able to fit in a chip and get that
Yes, that's correct.
running digitally.
So you don't have to have sound in it. You can just put an ordinary chip in it.
Yes.
But it must have the next 18 plug.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So here's the black version of the Streamlined. Now, as working examples as well, I think it's probably fitting to have these going for a little bit of a drive.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
That would be fabulous.
Let me just carefully put these on.
While he's putting them on, they will come couplers fitted, and the pre-production samples haven't got it, obviously. So as they will use a Microtrains 1015 coupler on them.
That's good to know, particularly with rolling stock. Now I'm just trying to see if I'm doing this right.
We'll train you up eventually.
Getting there. I think it's on. Do you think it's on?
I think it's on.
Think it's on?
Yes.
Let's go for a bit of a drive.
Yep.
All right. So let's go reverse direction first. So as they come, they're DC.
Yes, that's correct.
And just look how smooth that is. That is spectacular. Let me see if I can get this. Look at all that detail across the top there. That is amazing. Super smooth. You've got to be happy with that.
I am very happy.
Yeah.
It actually has a top speed of, a reel's top speed of about 70 mile an hour.
All right.
75 mile an hour.
Shall we try cranking it up?
Yes.
All
by all
right.
means. Flat stick.
Flat stick, is it? All right. Let's get it back here. Change direction. All right. Let's go flat stick. All right. That's flat stick. Wow. That is nice, isn't it? It's beautiful. I'm really impressed with the slow speed operation of this. Oh, I need to give it a bit more beans. There we go. That's
Mind
spectacular.
you, the track hadn't been cleaned before we put it on here. So
No, this is our dodgy test track, which doesn't get a lot of love. But as long as we've got things moving on it, it's all good. And we can see. Yeah, that's good, I think. Give it a bit more beans. All right, so we're expecting to see these later in the year. Something
around
like
September.
Okay,
Sometime
yes.
in September. The production run is virtually finished right now.
Right, okay.
And they'll be delivered into the wholesaling area in early September to be released during September at some stage.
Right. Yeah, they're beautiful. Thank you very much, Phil, for bringing them in, giving us a peek at your new project. And
It's a pleasure.
We're looking forward to getting them in the store.
Thank you.
Oh, went the wrong way. There we go. Thank you very much. Well, there you go. So these are the new what are they?
Gopher Models, C38.
Yes.
And they'll be retailing for $350 as a round figure.
As a round figure. There you go. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.